This is an electric screwdriver. What am I doing with this? I'm gonna find out today. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, exactly about a year or so, maybe even more than a year, that I have put out my last video. So yes, I am coming on today to share with you guys something that's very dear to my heart because it is going to be focused on womb wellness. So for those of you who don't know, vaginal steaming, also known as Yoni steaming, is a process that is done where we are specifically steeping the herbs. So the water will be boiled, the herbs is placed into the bowl or pot, and then it is turned off once the water is boiled. The herbs will just steep, and the steam will come up, and it will get embraced into your womb, into your tissue and your organs, your reproductive organs, because those tissues are absorbent, so it will absorb the properties of the herbs, and it will help heal you. It will aid you in your healing process. We can get into that on another video because I'm uber excited about talking about this topic. Okay, so the reason that I am actually making this video is to show you guys how to make a Yoni steaming stool, okay, or seat. And I am so excited about this video because for me, it's important to actually create your own sacred space. A lot of people are actually providing this service in their spas, in their shops or what have you. And it's probably the same seat that everyone's sitting on. And personally, I'm not interested in that. I actually would like to have my own personal seat. I do think that it's important to have a certain energy put into anything that you do because everything is energy. So I want to be able to incorporate, as I am constructing and building my Yoni steam, the healing energy that I need in order for it to actually make it a holistic experience, right? This is the goal for me. This may not be everybody's goal, or everybody may not see it that way, and it's fine. However, for those who are very interested in doing DIYs, or interested in just being creative and trying new things and incorporating healing or energy into the making of their products or what have you, this is the video for you. Okay. Now let me let y'all know something. I've never done this before in my life, okay? This is my first time. However, I think this is going to be very fun. It's going to be informative and a tad bit easy. I mean, I wouldn't say it's going to be like a piece of cake, but it's going to take some patience. It's going to take some open mind and yeah, a lot of patience. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna get my my construction glasses ready. I got the make sure y'all get the construction glasses because this is gonna make you official. Alright, when you got the glasses, once you got the you official too. Alright, the glasses, and you got the. Let's get started. Okay, lovely. So I decided to record this part for you guys so that way you see how this process is done. Pretty much, I did get the wood panels cut at Home Depot, and I got a total of 5 pieces. One of the pieces being the seat, of course. And with that seat, you would need to have a circle cut, so that way you can do your V-steaming process properly. And so Home Depot did not obviously supply that service, so I was able to contact my local lumber shop, see if it was possible to get done first before I showed up, and they told me yes. So I went, and Al here was very, very sweet, and he's been working for his family business for a while. They've been open for 90 years. And yeah, he did this literally in 5 minutes. I was able to measure out the circle with a plate, make sure all 4 sides were even, and that's the finished product. So here are the tools I'll be using. That's some wood glue. I have some pieces of like stickies that goes underneath the seat, so that's nice and sturdy, and some hinges along with some corner braces. So I purchased a total of 4 packs of corner braces that came 2 each pack, and which gives you a total of 8. So for each 4 panels, I would be attaching a brace, 2 on each side, and this is of course a seat that will be applied with hinges. So to begin, I would definitely suggest that you have a very flat surface. Make sure that you are obviously drilling the nails into the brace evenly, and that the nail is the length that you need, that it's not going directly into the entire wood. So make sure you measure the width of your wood before purchasing nails. So once both of the braces on one panel was placed, I went ahead and took some wood glue and I laid it down as neat as I could. It was a mess, as you can see, but I went ahead and laid it down so that the second panel, once it's attached, can be nice and snugged, and we can begin that process. So once I start to drill in the second panel, you'll see that in a minute. I actually flipped it so that it would be an easier process to just drill it going down versus to the side. And yeah, that's pretty simple. You just want to repeat this process on all panels, 2 on each corner, and yeah, you will pretty much get this box here. I did not get a bottom. As you can see, it's just a square. I didn't think it was necessary to have the bottom, so I just went ahead and added the top, which was done just by drilling some hinges on each corner. Now, the original hinges that I bought in the beginning that you guys saw, they were very small, and I was so upset because they were beautiful, but they were too small, so I went and got these instead, and these worked out perfectly. So make sure you measure to see how much space you have in between your hinges, so that way you don't have to go back and get a new one like I did. So this is pretty much the finished product. You can also decorate it if you like. You can paint it. You can add some paper, decorative paper. You can also add a seat, a cushion seat, which is something I did end up adding to it later on. But I decided to show you guys what the steaming process looks like. So here you definitely see some steam coming out of there because there are some sleeping herbs in the V-steam stool. And so during this process, what I would recommend is that you sit and read a very, very inspirational book, or a book that is, in correlation to what it is that you're trying to do. So here's Queen Afua's Sacred Woman. You can also meditate and say affirmations. You can definitely just focus in and channel your healing energy, so that way, you're able to really get the results that you're trying to achieve. And also in the process, you may want to write down some things that you want to release and some things that you're welcoming in during this healing journey, and really just create that sacred experience that you want for yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and blessings.